Today we're in the city of Cork and we're docked at a little place called Cobh. It's around about midday and the fog and the sleeting rain seems to have cleared, so we're going to go out and have a look around Cobh and hopefully go into Cork. Just a short train ride from Cobh into Cork. Just going to have a look at the Cobh Heritage Centre before we go into Cork. This is St Patrick's Bridge in Cork and we're on the hop-on hop-off bus. One of the interesting things to note here is that there are no awnings over the shop windows, and it would appear that they have such little sunlight, and in a town where the temperature predominantly only gets to about 25 degrees, they need all the sunshine they can get. Unfortunately today is quite a rainy day where some awnings would have helped immensely.
This is our stop for Shandon.
Shandon derives from the Gaelic name Shandon, meaning old fort. The 1800s. Cork's butter market exported butter to 4 continents in the 18th and 19th centuries. In the 1880s alone, its turnover was valued at £1.5 million. Shandon steeple on the right is Cork's defining landmark. Dating to 17, measures 11 feet in length and is known by Corkonians as the Goldie Fish. On the first floor of the steeple are the famous Shandon bells, where they put before emigrating to America.
Notice that there's no awnings on the shop front.
Porter is another word for stout.
This is a beautiful view. Mom, this is a beautiful view. This is a beautiful view.
This is Cork City Jail, or an old jail, and there are tours through the jail which run for about an hour in 12 languages. But we don't have time, unfortunately, to stop and have a look.
23. If you look up to the right at the front of the jail, above the middle window, near the top, you will see 3 small bricked-up holes. This is where the gibbets, or hanging devices, were situated. Large crowds would gather up here to watch public hangings. One of the most famous inmates of the prison was the Countess Constance Markovich. Born in England,
we're in heaven at this beautiful English market and would love if we could just buy some seafood. Unfortunately, we haven't got time. But the anchovies and the array of different fish just looks absolutely beautiful. And there's a whole section just devoted to poultry in the English market in Cork. Just stopped at the English market and I've never seen such a display of olives. Really beautiful. And lots of chocolate. We're just going to jump in a taxi now and head back to Cork railway station and take our short train ride back to Cobh and get back on the ship for our all on board by 5 p.m. We're back at Cobh after just getting off the train, and you can see how close the shuttle is to Cork from the ship. It's virtually 100 metres and you're on the train. The train's just on its way back to Cork, travels back and forth every half hour.